And again, game designers, programmers, we're going to do part 3, getting keyboard control. By the way, always use threaded code. From now on, we're going to use threaded code. Remember this stuff. Okay, so if we put all this kind of stuff into our ACT method, it gets more and more difficult to use and read. And so we're going to make our ACT method simple. So remember, anytime our ACT method looks like this, we're going to move this kind of stuff down into a method definition like that, right? Okay, and remember comments. We always do this. If you get a job as a programmer, they're going to want you to put good comments. It's because you're not the only person who's going to be working on a game. Other people are going to be working on it with you, and so they want to know what you're up to and make it easy on them. So always put meaningful comments. Okay, and so this whole thing of just building method definitions and then having method calls, that is key to object-oriented programming. So write this down: threaded code equals a sequence of method calls in the ACT method. Write that down as a note. And write this down: methods always start with lowercase letters, classes always start with uppercase letters. And again, this is what threaded code looks like. Your ACT method is a series of method calls, and then below you're going to have the method definitions. You ask it how to, or you ask it to, hey, jump, hey, snap. Those are commands, and then down here you're teaching it how to in the method definition. Okay, so it would be cool if we had keyboard control for the good guy. So in Greenfoot, choose Greenfoot class documentation from the help menu, and you know that this is the API. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to help. We're going to go to Greenfoot class documentation, and if we go in here, we can click on, there's different ones we can click on. We're going to go to Greenfoot, and if you look through here, we found this guy right here, is key down, and we know that he expects a string, which are letters, right? So he has mandatory parameters. You got to tell him what key, but we can use this is key down in order to get keyboard control. Okay, so what is the method we would use to get keyboard control? It is key down. Okay, all right. So you know this: a string is a piece of text. Anything in double quotes is a text. This is text. This is text. This is a text. This is text. As soon as any of these things, if you get rid of the double quotes, it's no longer text. And again, when we use is key down, we have to use a string. We have to use string for the parameter. Okay, what is this called? Greenfoot dot. That is the dot notation, because is key down is located in Greenfoot. We have to tell it where to look for it. Okay, here's the code that we're going to add. Okay, public void check key press. Let's go ahead and write that code. Let's do it. Okay, so in the way that we've been doing things, we're going to go ahead and open up our good guy, Nacho. Okay, we're going to find his ACT method, add your action code here. Okay, so we're going to say check key press, parentheses, parentheses, semicolon, and we hit compile. And hey, I don't know how to check the key press. Alright, so we're going to go to the end of the ACT method. You're going to hit enter, and you're going to say public void check key press. Okay, and then we're going to add our method comments, edit, add method comments. Okay, give our actor keyboard control, and I'm just going to do this quick. Okay, so we're going to type this in. If Greenfoot is keyed down right, remember this is string data, we're going to move him right 5. If Greenfoot is keyed down left, move him left 5. Okay, if Greenfoot is keyed down up, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to say jump, and if you hit the spacebar, we're going to say fire. We're going to hit compile on this. Okay, and it doesn't know how to jump, and it doesn't know how to fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. Okay, at the end, so here's the start of our check key press method. Here's the end. We're going to hit enter, and we're going to make our method definition placeholders. And we're going to edit, add method comment, and okay, so we're going to defy gravity with that, and we're going to do it again. We're going to say public void fire. Okay, at some point we're going to teach our guy how to fire a gun or something, but not today. And then we're going to say edit, add method comment, and you're going to say shoot yo weapon. Shoot your weapon. Okay, and we're going to leave that one blank for now. Let's compile that. Alright, that's good, except for he's neither going to... Well, let's see if we can give him keyboard control. So, okay, so we can go left and right with the keyboards. Now if I go up or hit the space bar, nothing happens, but we need to work on that. We're going to work on that later. So let's see what the spiel says. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so here's what we did. We read our method call, we did our method definition placeholder, and then we're going to code the method body for those guys later. Okay, here's the quiz. Answer these questions. What are these called? What do they do? What are these things called? And what do they do? And what is the style of programming called when you have your act method as a series of method calls? And why do we do this? Okay, there's your quiz, and then we're going to go on to part 4 another day.